Hello and welcome back to Yakuza Kiwami. Today, we've got a really long sub-story right here at West Park.
We're gonna be in the news!
Yay!
Always wanted my own TV show.
Okay, so this one is a little more timeline weirdness, just because I wanted to do. I felt like the other episode in this update was a little meatier. I wanted that one front and center, but this one technically happens before 34A.
Basically, this is the we're trying to save you guys, you LP watchers out there, some grief. Remember how I told you that you should watch your LPs with your loved ones? Well, when they're bored of it after 34A, you get to watch this by yourself.
So, Kiryu is the very ideal of a badass dad.
Yeah. The DILF. Right.
I mean, yeah, Kiryu is probably there.
No. I'm just gonna. There's a definition out there of DILF that I do not know, and I don't want to look anything up right now.
That's probably for the best.
Oh my god, Kiri, you're a badass dad. Badu us dad.
You're such a DILF, Kiryu.
DILF.
Excuse me while I go soap my mouth.
Ride the bad boy gravy train. Look, ma'am, there are things you cannot say. That is one of them.
I feel like this whole sub-story is basically a long train of things you should not say. And that's why she's hanging out at West Park.
There's a joke I could make, but wow, it'd be really offensive, and I could not respect myself afterwards, so I won't make it. Let's just say it has something to do with people who work the streets.
Holy shit, I missed that line. She's been working on this for months?
Look, when you're trying to get the best story about bad boy dads, or bads as, the in people call them, it's just, you can't half-cock this. You gotta go all out.
I guess that's what it means to be a true bad boy.
You gotta grab it and never let it get away.
That's a weird, shortening of the term, too. Bad boy? Badass dad boy?
I feel like it's one of those lost in translation things where, the bad boy Tamatanga was trying to explain to people that he's a bad boy, and they're like, oh, he's but he never truly explained what it was supposed to mean, and they were just confused. They're like, oh well, we know that Tamatanga is a dad, right? So, and his moves in the wrestling ring are badass, so he must be because he's a badass boy. Or dad, sorry. And then,
Nani?
kind of just rolled with it.
Okay. Okay, so the previous bad boy candidate is the kind of guy who wore sunglasses at all times.
Even at night?
Yes. I don't know, can it get much more badass than that? So, let's ask ourselves, where do Kiryu's priorities lie?
I would like everybody to recall that famous tune. You know, I wear my sunglasses at night so I can punch the shit out of Yakuza.
And more importantly, Majima-san.
Well, no, it's more sparring with Majima. Or attempted murder. Depends on the day.
Hey, it's not attempted murder, that's just how we, like, end our little sparring sessions.
It's how we show our affection. I can't physically touch your heart or else you would die, so I'm just gonna knife you as close as possible.
So, there was a little cut there because the guide I was looking at said that you have to answer with a different answer. But just as an experiment, I decided to go back and redo this sub-story, except answer Majima-san that time, because really, that's probably as truthful as an answer as we're going to get here. As it turns out, yes, you totally can answer Majima-san. So why would you not?
Finally, the one reporter that understands my true feelings towards Majima.
Exactly. It's not 100% bad boy material, though, but... You know what? It should be.
You know, there's one thing that really bugs me about this entire thing. How low poly she looks.
I mean, she's just one of those generic, like, NPCs.
Yeah, but, like, when you focus on her so damn much, she looks like a PS1 character.
You're not wrong. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I played this game, I honestly thought Kiryu's model, like, was a slightly touched up version of his PS2 model. But that is definitely, like, pretty far from the truth, because the Kiwami model is really nice compared to the PS2 model. If you want a direct comparison, go watch Doc M's Yakuza LP for the PS1.
Can't believe we had to bring the florist out.
Yeah, he's one of our competitors for the title of Badass Dad.
Boy. You know, it makes sense. He kind of looks like Yanatoru. Just expect him to have a DVD or something.
I like that he knew what was going on, but he didn't want to, or he didn't care to be a part of it until, like, someone told him to go be a part of it.
Yeah. You know, video and audio feeds. Knows exactly what's going on. Nothing better to do either. I'm just gonna eavesdrop on my favorite person, Kiryu. Look how look how that looks.
Yeah, I know.
It's just bugs me. I feel bad because I don't necessarily like pointing it out, but it's just like so, you know. It's just so apparent here.
You know what? Whenever Kiwami comes out on PC, we should figure out what model she corresponds to, so we can just give her a nicer model.
They call me Anya, man.
No, he's too much of a badass dad for this.
And Mr. Florist, wouldn't it be Florist-san?
Men.
Oh, there's this one time I broke a pool cue over a guy's face.
No, I don't think that's bad enough.
Well, what if not only did I break the pool cue over a guy's face and it shattered in two, but I used the broken pieces to stab another man?
Now we're getting somewhere.
This was all over a dispute over snooker rules, by the way. It's popular in China, but it hasn't quite reached Japan yet. Woman tried to mug me. Okay. I really want Flores to get offended. Like, I'm not old. Shut up. That's impressive and scary at the same time. Like, he remembers like everybody and can just drop it at the drop of a hat. Yeah, 2 girls, 1 cup isn't for everybody.
I bet he sent a swap that AVI too.
Big ol' spider cock.
It's like someone decided, like, or looked at the phrase Big Brother was watching and decided, no, that's not enough. We need to go even deeper.
You know, for a second I was thinking that Flora would start airing out her dirty laundry.
Oh no.
I'm glad they didn't. They pulled that punch. I like how that instant does qualify you for bad boy status, so let me just stamp your hand. Gonna make this official.
And so the reporter learned not to do anything in Kamurocho, lest she be watched by this bad boy.
Beat up punks on a daily basis. I don't know if that's the baddest one.
I don't know if it's the baddest one either, but that's the one I went with based on the guide I was reading.
First day I was in prison, I fought a man who wielded 2 forks. Naturally, I kicked his ass.
But man, it was a very close counter.
2 forks. Even the guards didn't know what to do with them.
Oi.
Well, you see, Flores, some people would argue that psychological damage is one that lasts far longer than any physical pains that could be, accrued throughout your lifetime. Therefore, your story hurts more, and it's more of a permanent thing. And psychological cost is just too high to really be bad. Just kind of being an asshole. Now, I assume because we're badass dads, then eventually there's going to be some question about, like, kids.
You think so, but I don't think there is one.
So there's no, what's the coolest birthday party you've ever thrown? The hell's even the point?
Oh, look, it's Date.
I'm I'm an undercover cop who's almost been thrown out the force several times, and I almost got murdered. But I also rely on my best friend Kiryu to beat up other people with me. I can be a bad boy too, right? Is he calling Date an old guy, or that he's being interviewed as a bad boy old guy?
Yes.
Kiryu looks like he's ready to fight. How dare you ask if he's my friend? I would never be a friend of a cop. I'm uncomfortable how this is playing porno music and then doing the whole fade to black thing. He's gonna be like, well, look no further. I almost died saving a young girl. I almost died saving my daughter. I almost died sticking my nose in problems that don't belong to me.
Maybe you should stop almost dying. That would probably make you a pretty badass dad.
Teeny boppers. That's something I haven't heard for like 25 years. Teeny boppers.
Oh.
This is amazing that everybody knows each other.
I mean, when you're all when you're in the same like friend group, and you're all in the same social status, you know.
Huh?
Yeah, she should fall in love with a weakling who gets her in shit and forces her to pay outrageous debts to him.
Nani? Soda.
Now I really hope it like shows a cutscene where he's like murdering people. Loose cannon cop. You know, yeah, not wrong.
You're a real maverick there, Date.
I'd like to take 500 things you don't say to an interviewer for $500.
Oi.
This is the saddest category.
Okay, so it's complicated, it's complicated, and it's complicated. Sorry, divorced. Saya sounds in the background. No, Dad, dig up! Dig up!
He must be getting close to the core at this point.
Hey, I'm glad she got it right. It's bad guy rather than badass. Tate's a really good ventriloquist.
Oi.
Now it's time to determine the winner of this contest.
I mean, it should obviously be Kiryu. Neither of the other two have fought off a zombie invasion. And suddenly a wrestling ring just erupts from the ground. A belt on a string that has no origin descends.
It doesn't even have to, like, erupt. We could just go down to the Coliseum.
But it's an octagon. It's not the same.
Details. That reminds me, the song that plays during the Coliseum fights is called, like, Interesting Octagon or something. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with what's going on right now, but I just thought I was reminded of it, and it's pretty goofy. Or that song title is pretty goofy.
I'll allow it.
I'm gonna go look it up right now, actually, while they're trying to figure out who the best bad boy is. There's two.
It's not best bad boy, it's ultimate bad boy.
You're right, I'm sorry. Anyway, there's two songs. Amusing Octagon and Ruthless Octagon. Okay, so what is the most important thing to a bad boy?
I mean, that's not really true, but sure.
Well, it's true for him, I guess.
No, Flores has it all wrong.
Wow, I can't believe he just, like, hang all of his homeless people out to dry like that.
Oh.
He's gonna be like, information is what really...
You think Loris would be the one extolling the virtues of information?
Yeah, but Date's a cop, so...
Loris used to be a cop too.
I guess, but he shirked those ways. Date is still a cop. He's a loose cannon cop.
Okay, I call bullshit on this one. I mean, it's a nice sentiment, but...
I would have picked Megazord, to be honest. Megazord or, like, your own goons. That's what makes you a badass boy. You command other people. Or you're just in a giant fucking robot.
Date, don't bring them up. You barely talk to them.
My daughter hates me and I haven't seen my wife in 3 years. But I love them.
Huh?
See, if Kiryu is smart, he'll say reputation.
Yeah.
Hey, Flores. We still got one more answer to listen to. I think this is the only answer that really matters in the grand scheme of things, but I don't know for sure. I did not have the patience to go and do this more than twice.
I still prefer my answer. Reputation is really what makes you a bad boy.
Yeah, I think reputation is the biggest thing.
Like when people know your name and they're not even from your town or whatever. Like, yeah, money's cool and all, but when you command respect from everybody. It just like sulks, but I'm the loose cannon.
I'm the Maverick.
I have a wife and kid, and they hate me.
But I still have them.
She better have a podium and medals. Right, Scooby.
Yay! We did it.
We were properly synced there. That was great. Because it was so wrong.
And because we're the baddest dad of them all,
we get our own custom leather biker jacket.
It's leather, probably.
And pink, nice.
I don't know if this is or isn't appropriate to give to the ultimate badass dad.
Yeah, Majima.
Yeah, I guess Majima could probably pull it off.
You know, this side story would have been so much cooler if, because I know this is gonna end because like I'm looking at the time, right? So I'm cheating. But what would have been really cool is if Majima had shown up and be like, hold on, time out. Badass dad, Kiryu? No. We have to fight over this. And then
that would have made this so much more entertaining.
And then you get into a fight. And if you lose, then Majima gets the title. Like, that's it. That's how the quest ends.
Fuck, I wish that happened now.
Hire me. I can do consulting. Wow, sick burn. Like, Flores, I know you're like divorced or whatever, and Date, I know you still have a wife,
yeah.
And although you don't see each other, you know.
So if you try to comfort those two, they'll just like they won't even accept it. They'll just storm off.
I was really hoping Date and Flores would like go together and just like get drunk at a bar.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that too.
Yeah, they're just all sad, so Flores is like, yeah, come on over. I know a good spot. and if you follow them, they're just there at the bar, like, telling each other stories.